Hi, Christina. How are you today? Hi, Christina. Give me a second. I forgot the most important thing here, my tarot cards. Let me grab them. They're in my desk. They're just right here. Give me a few seconds. I'll grab my tarot deck whenever you're ready. Go ahead and post your question right here in the comments. I know you've been here before on the live stream, but can you remind me what your zodiac sign is, Christina? For some reason, I couldn't recall what your zodiac sign is, but I remember your username. I remember that face. I just can't recall your zodiac sign. So remind me what your zodiac sign is. Oh, there you go. You did say you're a Pisces. Never mind. And we have right here, I asked Avelio, a Capricorn, if he would give me his sister's contact information because I would like to work with her on a project. He didn't respond. Can you tell me what's on his mind? Okay. Let's see. All right, so let me go ahead and grab the cards. I have them right here on my desk. I will be back. All right, so let's see what's on his mind. I actually want to use Tarot 3D for this, which is a 3D tarot deck with only the major arcana. And it's really, really awesome. I actually really like it. Okay, here you go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use the Tarot 3D to go ahead and see what we have for Avelio, Capricorn. Okay, so let's see why there's no response with Avelia. Why hasn't he responded with saying anything like that about contact information? Let's see what is on his mind. And what kind of projects were you thinking about working on, if I may ask? What kind of project were you thinking about working on with Avelia's sister? Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. We have the Sun in reverse, Justice reversed, the Star, the Tower, the Chariot, Judgment, the Lovers, the High Priestess reversed, and also the Devil reversed. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor reverse. So the cards are telling me right here, yes, I do think he has said something to her. I don't think this was something that was premeditated or something that he had thought about. I think once you have asked if he can have the information, I think he went ahead and asked his sister if it was okay. Or he did inform his sister right away. So I don't think this was something he kept for a while or he lagged on. I think this was something he told his sister right away. I think he's hopeful. I think he's hopeful about the whole thing. I think he's told the sister I think the sister's just really thinking about it. I'm seeing someone who's thinking about it. I'm seeing that he is trying to see this as a good thing. He's trying to see this as something where you guys can cooperate with. And for some reason, I think he sees this as a good financial opportunity, maybe for his sister or for the both of you or something like that. Or just a good window for something. If it's not a good financial opportunity, then it's just basically talking about how this can lead to good things, basically. And he just feels that way. He feels like this can lead to good things. The only thing is that it does tell me that he did tell her, but someone here is thinking about it. So, I think he did say something. I think it's just more of a thing where he's just kind of left it in her hands. I think that's what it is. Does that make sense, Christina? Why didn't he answer in particular? Well, did he have a particular reason why he didn't answer? Well, the Emperor, that card keeps coming out for him. Tell me more about the Emperor. He will. I think eventually he will. The cards are saying he will. But his reason for it will be, I think it's more of a thing where maybe right now he's not saying, the cards are not really telling me why. They're just really saying right now he's not saying anything, but eventually I think he will say something about it. Maybe not an explanation as to why he never said anything before, per se, but maybe just an answer as to what his sister thinks and stuff like that, or what's going to happen. But if you did ask for an explanation, I think he would give you one. But I think it would be one of those things I think you'd have to ask. Okay. Yeah, like... Yeah. Yeah, I think right now the cards are just really pointing to the idea that he just let the sister know. And he just focused on himself. He just started doing his thing, you know, adulting, you know, going to work, sleeping early, brushing his teeth in the morning, meal prepping, going to the gym if he goes to the gym. You know, I just see that he was, you know, he just, after he got the text, he let sister know, and that was just that. You know, he just went and zoned in back into his life. But the cards are telling me, I do see that he will reach out in response to all of that, whatever, maybe not in particularly about why he didn't respond right away, but if you did ask, he would tell you. But I don't, from what the cards tell me, I don't think it was anything like there was a particular horrible reason or anything. It was just like, he just, you know, once he got the text, he told his sister, and then he went back to doing his thing. That was just that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for you. So that was just that. Okay. Then again, it does kind of make sense. I mean, being a Capricorn, I mean, a Capricorn is someone who's very focused on themselves. So anyway, Marilyn, or Christina, if you have any other questions for me, you're more than welcome to send another donation my way. Otherwise, I would be more than happy to see you around. You can stick around also for sure. You can chat with us if you'd like. Okay? Hi guys, I'm seeing new faces here. If you guys are interested in a tarot reading, then you guys can either send the $5 on my PayPal, which is at Yvonne Rivas Tarot, or Venmo, which is at Mermaid Oracle, or you can go to Cash App, which is the $ Mermaid Oracle 1. Okay? And then once you send the $5, then you can go ahead and submit your question right here on the comments. Let me know your name and your zodiac sign. If you have a question about a person, then you give me their name and their zodiac sign as well. Okay? I do have the instructions down below if you guys are a little confused about that. Thank you, Pisces 22. How are you doing today? So Pisces 22 donated for 2 questions. Thank you so much for that. A coworker named Kevin always has an attitude with me. Wondering what his problem is? Okay, awesome. So we're going to go ahead and, let me see. I brought out 3 decks. Let me bring them all out. Perfect. So we have right here the Dark Fairy Tale Tarot. You know what? We're going to use the Dark Fairy Tale Tarot for this one, actually. So Dark Fairy Tale Tarot for this question. Do you know Kevin's zodiac sign, or do you know his birthday by any chance? Pisces 22. Put on some headphones. Put on some headphones. Maybe that's what you could do. Okay, so let's see why Kevin, your coworker, always has an attitude with you. And Chris, Pisces 22, can you remind me what your name and your zodiac sign is as well? What is your name and your zodiac sign? I know you've been here before, but for some reason I'm not recalling. So can you remind me what your name and your zodiac sign is? Lisa, Pisces. Obviously, right? Pisces 22. All right, let's see. Lisa, Pisces. Why are we dealing with a coworker who just seems to always have an attitude with you? Yeah, so the cards are pointing to the idea that, yeah, this isn't something you're making up in your head. This isn't something you're making up in your mind or something you're speculating. Like, this is actually someone who's really being an ass to you. And I don't think it's like someone that it's either a thing where his attitude is from time to time, or this isn't someone you deal with or work with all the time. So whenever you do on occasion interact with this person has a bit of an attitude. Or this sometimes could be a thing where sometimes he's nice, sometimes he's not, right? Or sometimes he's like whatevers, and he's not necessarily an ass, but he's not nice either, but then he's an ass. So I think he feels triggered by you, and I feel like this is why the bullying and all of his attitude comes from the fact that you are your own person, and he just doesn't really like that about you. In a way, I wouldn't be surprised if he's kind of low-key obsessed with you. It's so weird. Because I'm getting cards where he's viewing you as the high priestess, someone he finds intriguing, someone he finds interesting, and someone he just can't happen to not think of. So that's why I'm like, is he someone that just low-key is kind of obsessed with you? Because I've seen things like this before, and I've experienced it myself, where people, like, they're not necessarily nice to you, but they don't necessarily leave you alone, and they kind of just make an effort to want to make a comment about whatever is happening or whatever you're involved with, or to get under your skin, or to get a reaction or whatever. And I'm kind of saying it's a bit of an obsession. At the same time, I see that this person is still someone who thinks about you all the time. Weird. But I feel like in a way you kind of felt that, like you kind of always felt like, why is this guy always around me? And when he's around me, he always wants to make it a point to either make a comment or something. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, it's like he has to, like, either, I don't know, make his presence known or something. I don't know what it is exactly, but from what the cards are saying, it's like he always has to, like, make it a point to, I don't want to say that it's just about the attention, because it's not. I feel like this is a thing where he wants to make his presence known, and he wants your attention. He finds you intriguing, but maybe his only way of doing that and approaching that is through being an ass. And I do think it's like a low-key obsession. And he's scary mean as well with you too. He's married, like, why you're mad at me? Yeah, like, he's always angry with you. Like, that's kind of what I see. I wouldn't doubt it if there were times where he's just yelled at you just out of nowhere, and you're just like, dude, like, what's your, like, is this any of your business kind of deal? Like, that's just what I see. Like, you know, like, why is that your problem? You know, like, if anything, should be my supervisor's problem, you know, like, why is that your problem? Like, I kind of just see you thinking, like, why are you yelling at me? Why are you at my face? Why do you give a fuck? Like, I just see you thinking this way. And I've been in those situations too, where people just, like, you know, they low-key stalk you, and they low-key get in your way, and it's just like they're just low-key obsessed with you, you know, and they're just trying to find a reason to talk to you, you know, and they're just weird about it, you know. So I wouldn't doubt it. There had been people, you know, there have been times where I see that, you know, like you're saying right here, like, he's been mad, he's been angry, he raises his voice at you, or he gives you attitude or makes a comment to get a reaction. And it's like, dude, who are you? Like, who are you? Like, who pissed you off? You know, because it wasn't me, and apparently you're mad at me, you know. So that's kind of just how I see, like, he just put a target on you, and it's like, it's just how that's how the situation looks like. He just put a target on you. And I think that's where what you're trying to figure out too. It's just like, why did he put the target on me? You know, like, why me? And I just think it's, he finds you interesting, and I'm seeing a man. And you're saying his name is Kevin, duh. But yeah, someone who finds you intriguing, someone who wants to get in your space. But I guess that's just his way of doing it. But, I can say even from my own experience, people do that. So, I mean, some people are weird like that. Actually, I had a college professor who would be like that. He would stalk me. He would stalk me. Like if I'd go to the library, he would stalk me to the library, and he would just come and he would just be an asshole to me. Just a complete asshole to me until I dropped his class. And I dropped his class, and then he became even worse. He started following me, yelling at me in the hallways. Why did I drop his class? All this shit. I've dropped countless classes in college. So many. Nobody ever did that to me. Nobody, they didn't even care. So when I remember this college professor did that to me, and then his attitude got even worse, started yelling at me, following me down hallways, library. I was studying music. So whenever I'd go to the music lab to go practice my instrument, he'd literally would come inside the music room that I was practicing in, and he'd be screaming at me, yelling at me. So I know how that feels. And it's what's your problem? I'm not even taking your class anymore. What do you care? So yeah, I know how that feels. It's weird. And for many, many, many years, because I was in my early 20s, I was 21, 22, early 20s. This was community college, early college days. And for many years, I always just thought that was just so weird that he always did that, and a much older man. I never knew if he was married or not, because that's how little I cared, right? But it happens. A coworker he's friends with, named Brown, has been tapping me on the shoulder and walking off. Not sure if she knows or he talks to her, but now she's tapping me. I'm trying to be nice. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. People are acting like they're in high school at work. Is that what you're saying? All right, let's see what the cards have to say. I mean, it is a very awkward thing. I just don't know why a stranger, because if this isn't someone you're friends with, if this isn't someone that, you hang out with, I don't see why she would do that. I mean, as a friend, I would see how you would do it as a joke. But if she's not a friend, it'd be why are you doing that? It's just go away. If it was a friend or a relative or a cousin, it'd be okay, yeah, whatever, dude. Chill out. But, because there's that rapport, But if it's someone you don't know, I understand, Lisa, why that's super weird. And because the rapport is not there, the history is not there. Yeah, she's another one of our coworkers, but we don't talk. Yeah. Okay, so let's see why she's doing this. So So I don't think Kevin is aware that she's doing this. I think this is something that she's keeping to herself. Is she aware of Kevin's attitude towards you? No, no, she's not aware of that, or she's just really oblivious to it. Um, I think she's very much focused on herself. Yes. Okay, I see. Well, from what the cards are telling me, he doesn't know that she's tapping you in the shoulder, and she's not aware of Kevin's attitude towards you. But so let me see. Why is she tapping you in the shoulder? Is she trying to be your friend? You know, is that her weird way of trying to like befriend you? Or yeah. Weirdly enough, that's actually she's gay, but not, it's all right. It's all right. Okay, well, let me see if since she is gay. Let me see if she's just. I do see that she wants to be friends. Let me see if she's romantically interested. No, no. I don't think she's trying to hit on you. No, I think she would like to be friends, and I think that's just her weird way of trying to befriend people or trying to talk to you. I think she's just trying to her weird way of trying to be a friend. Then again, I mean, this is Mercury retrograde. We're going to be in Mercury retrograde until the 27th, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is something that she has been wanting to do. If this is, you know, if she's been working there for a while, that, you know, if this is a thing where if she's been working there for a while, then she's been wanting to be your friend for a while. And now that it's Mercury retrograde, she's finally doing something about it. Right? She's, you know, and her way of doing it is trying to befriend you. But I, you know, knowing that she's gay now, I wanted to ask if she was, you know, interested, trying to hit on you or something. No. Trying to be your friend, yes. But has nothing to do with Kevin. Nothing to do with that. As a matter of fact, she's totally oblivious of that. Has nothing. She just doesn't even know that's going on. So, does that make sense? Does that make sense? I wouldn't doubt it if Kevin is an Aquarius. That professor of mine that used to follow me and used to, you know, yell at me and stuff like that, college professor in the early college days, he was an Aquarius. And I wouldn't doubt it if this guy's an Aquarius too. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Okay, that's good to hear. I'm open to friendship at work. I talk a lot at work too. LOL. I love people, but Kevin hates when I talk. sometimes when people are so interesting and they are so likable, and when people want to approach that, they just have such a weird way of approaching that. And the way you make it sound, Lisa, is that, you know, you seem very friendly and approachable and people want to be your friend. And this girl, it seems like she really wants to be your friend, and Kevin in a way kind of wants to too, but he has a weird way of doing it. So and so does she. Maybe that's why they're friends. So but yes, if you are interested in more questions, you can ask more questions. Thank you. You look like my ex-sister-in-law. Your makeup's gorgeous. I need to learn to do my makeup. You know, all I did was watch makeup tutorials on YouTube. That's all I did. Watch makeup tutorials. And once I got better at it, I realized it takes a lot of time. So what I do to distract myself is I'll watch, you know, those like get ready with me videos, and they'll talk about a story, and they're doing their makeup and their hair and stuff. And I feel like I'm like listening to a friend talk, and I'm like just doing my makeup and stuff while I'm getting ready to do this live stream. So once, you know, just follow any like YouTubers that you like their makeup style and do it. You know, especially people that have the same kind of facial features that you have. Because if you have like hooded eyes, and you know, but you're looking at someone who does their makeup, but they have like big fucking like Lisa Frank eyes like I do, you know, that's probably not going to work for you. If you want my suggestion, find someone online on YouTube who you feel like has the same facial features as you and has the same style as you, and then follow their videos. Do it like that. That's what I do. I'm used to. I used to do all of this in high school. Now I just do the get ready with me shit. So yeah. Well, thank you, Lisa. I don't know if looking like your ex-sister-in-law is a good thing or a bad thing. But thank you. Yes, it was nice seeing you again. It was totally nice seeing you again. If you are here in Southern California, I will be doing another psychic fair pretty soon, all right? Thank you. I don't delete the live streams. So yes, you can totally rewatch this live stream later. All right, I'm seeing a lot of people in the room. Nice to see. But nobody asking questions. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I'm going to go ahead and have some dinner. I will be doing a second live stream in the evening. So for anyone who want to ask questions later, you can. Okay? I'll see you guys later. Bye.